ad. They put the tweets onto our school.
Not on this, I don't think so. No one showed me
They're
anything.
trying so hard.
It's the homecoming, and
You're
it is on here
ours.
though. I mean, I can see it
Well,
for
we
typing
get
messages.
big attendance.
So when I call in, I should still be 89.
It's, I mean, it's not that bad.
The class of 89 is not here tonight.
This isn't even there.
Yep.
Should I tweet their Twitter?
Right.
I'm already good on that.
I was doing it. I don't even know if I have a Twitter. Well, I do have a Twitter. What? I have
Alright,
one
we'll do it.
follower. What? I've never posted on Twitter. I've never posted on Twitter. How I have one follower, I'm shocked. Who is it? It's not you. Some random person I've never heard of with 20 tweets.
Probably pod.
Huh? They have 3,000, they're following 3,000 people and have 400 followers.
I punched in the numbers. As they came through. And it slammed it from
That's cool.
I want to tweet it anyway, just cause. Why not? I don't even know how to tweet a tweet.
So when they come in a thundering herd, like 6, 7 at a time, then we had to slow them up and hold them. My little fingers only work so fast.
Getting on my chair.
No.
Remember what their little Twitter handle thing was?
No, it went away. Something about Thorpe. Stomp. I must have Thorpe.
He's yelled at a lot of home because there's a lot of work from home.
THOM.
Very much so. Very much
Oh,
so.
I cracked the service. That's my block right now. I do, it just doesn't like me. Do you have a pen?
Pen?
Then you can use that. I've pen up here.
Awesome. So I'm just gonna cross these out as I go through myself. I just like to check by them so I know I played it.
How long they gonna
Go through starting lineups, conference records, overall records, playoff impact of game, break for commercial and national anthem, times 3. So use 3 and then use commercial list instead. You got all that.
What did he say?
For
Three
the next.
commercials during the national anthem.
Yeah. And I'll say that one. Go to break.
Semifinals will be on Thursday.
Welcome.
The real semifinals will be on Friday.
Just reading the thing now. They put welcome on the thing in different fonts about 3 times. Oh, now they're just going to repeat the same font. Same entrance. So you ready?
My cousin played for Wausau West in the early 2000s. We used to come to this all flipping time. And I thought it was like awesome coming
The
from.
best stadium.
coming from Amherst, having nothing, and then coming here and seeing how big this place was.
We come from Marshfield and go here and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah, because
everything,
like, should we go to
everything
Thorpe?
feels like a dump.
Because Lucas was like, should we go to Thorpe? And then he looked it up and there was no press box.
Like, no, I don't. Because I was originally going to be sent all the way up to
Ribley. Prentice, yeah.
Prentice, and Jason was like, never mind, it's too far. I'm not sending you that far.
Yeah, and Auburn Hill's gonna wipe them out, so.
And my mom wasn't too happy about it either, so like, she's like, oh, why don't you drive up? I was going to have to bring a friend or something, but
Yeah.
you know, moms are.
Look, you ended up bringing a friend anyway.
Alright.
Lincoln Red Raiders and the Wausau West Warriors. And Steve Mapes here in the press box high above Tom Field. We will take a quick break for our national anthem and come back with starting lineups and kickoff here from Tom Field. Wausau West, Wisconsin Rapids back after this.
You have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour local technical support makes Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Not feeling on your game lately? Let the pros at Aspirus Riverview Behavioral Health help. With a roster that includes psychiatrists, nurse practitioners, licensed clinical social workers, and nurses. These all-stars are helping meet our community's need for mental health and substance abuse services. Start your comeback today with the help of Aspirus Riverview Behavioral Health. Aspirus. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Welcome back to Tom Field here in Wausau, Wisconsin. We get you ready again for VFA West action between the Wausau West Warriors and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Win, and you are in. That is the key tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. They come in at 3-5 overall, 3-4 in the VFA West, going up against the Wausau West Warriors, who come in at 1-7 overall. And in the VFA, the Warriors trying to be upset and spoilers for against Lincoln here tonight as they get ready for a huge matchup. Week 9 already of the high school football season. Good crowd on hand here for the final game of the year, the regular season game of the year anyway, as Wausau West will be announced as a team for the Lincoln Red Raiders. Offensive starters: Julian Gala, Ryan Blockhouse, Luke Haferman, Chandler Vrunwink, Matthew Schooley, Dylan Lazitza, Nathan Schooley, Nathan Yankee, Austin Pilot, Eric Haupt, and Version Gamble. So again, we will be underway momentarily here in Wausau. Again, beautiful Tom Field here in the Wausau High School. The Wausau West Warriors wearing their navy blue tops, navy blue pants, white numerals, yellow outlines on the numerals, navy blue helmets with the Warrior symbol on the side of the hat. We will be underway momentarily. Wisconsin Rapids in their away whites with red numerals and white helmets. And again, do not quite know who won the toss. I believe it was the Wausau Warriors as we get underway here in Wausau. Going from right to left, the Warriors The Warriors will be kicking from right to left. Wisconsin Rapids from left. And we will be underway. You're listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School football on 13. And the kickoff, a high end overhand kick. Gamble will let it drop at the 5. He'll end zone for a touchback. As we will be underway again, apologize. A couple of volume issues here in just a brief moment here. Again, you are listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School football on AM 1320 WFHR and watching at ZaleskiSports.com. Again, final regular season game of the year. It is the Wausau West Warriors and Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. And as soon as the ball was placed, a couple of officials back to talk to each other. Wisconsin Rapids working from left to right. Austin Pilot with Versian Gamble flanked to his right side. Dylan Blazitza to the near side. And Nathan Yankee flanked to the far left side. Wisconsin Rapids coming off of a huge win, a big loss last week, 40-20 against La Crosse Logan. Back to passes, Pilot looking over to Lazitza, caught at the 25, falls forward to the 27-yard line. Nice pitch and catch to begin things for the Red Raiders. Now 2nd and 3, a gain of 7 for Wisconsin Rapids. Nice pitch and catch to begin things for Austin Pilot. Dylan Lazitza, 32 receptions now for 461 yards and 4 touchdowns. Working from left to right are the Red Raiders. In motion, going to hand it up to, quick pass to the outside, going to be caught just short of the 30, and the ball is out. And they will say they blew the play dead, the far official on the right side of the 30-yard line, and that is a Wisconsin Rapids first down. Couple of nice passes from Austin Pilot to begin things. Versian Gamble in the backfield. Gamble comes to it with 101 attempts, 732 yards. Austin Pilot under center. They're going to hand it off, and Gamble's going to get met with a couple of yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 9 for maybe 8. They gave him a couple yards for Versian Gamble. Again, beautiful field here at Tom Field. Numbers are pristine. Hash marks are ready to go. The yard lines are very nice, as it's going to be 2nd down and 8 yards to go. 2 receivers, one near side, one far side. Couple of split backs, and Versian Gamble in the backfield again. They're going to hand it right up the middle. He's going to get met and stonewalled back. And no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and long for the Red Raiders. Under 10 minutes to go, first quarter. Week 9 of the high school football season. Again, mentioned it a little bit before we came on for the play-by-play. Wisconsin Rapids win, and you are in. Eric Haupt and Versian Gamble flank Austin Pilot in the backfield. 3 receivers set, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Pass it, and it's going to be caught by Yankee. Past the 40 inside to the 44-yard line. And another great catch there from Nathan Yankee, the senior wide receiver, up to the 45-yard line. And a gain of 13 yards. Austin Pilot coming out playing here so far. First and 10, ball at the 45-yard line. Wisconsin Rapids hasn't gotten the running game down quite yet, but Pilot and Yankee have connected for a couple of first downs. Far side, Lazitsa near side to the 50, falls forward inside West territory to the 42-yard line, and another first down for the Red Raiders. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Again, they get the play call and muddle huddle for Wisconsin Rapids, as again Lincoln 3-5 on the year overall. Has struggled against the big teams. Again, we'll get into that in just a momentarily throughout the broadcast. Pilot, pistol formation with Gamble standing behind him. And it's going to pitch it to the right in front of him to the 40. Has room outside to the 35 to the far side in front of Wisconsin Rapids bench. And another first down, looks like it anyway, for Nathan Schooley. And it's going to be close. It is going to be another first down, a gain of 11. Moving the ball nicely here on this first drive for Wisconsin Rapids. 1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line of Wausau West. Moving from left to right here in the first quarter, 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first. Lazitsa flanks out to the right side and trying to figure out where to go with a slot receiver. And going to be back to pass again. Has room. Lazitsa gets by his defender at his 10, and it's caught inside the 5, and it's a touchdown. Dylan Lazitsa, 31 yards from Austin Pilot, and the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders get on the board with 7:49 to go in the first quarter. What a fantastic opening drive. Fantastic opening drive for Wisconsin Rapids. A couple of run plays unsuccessful, but Austin Pilot came in and did it very well through the air. The snap good, hold good, and through the line came the West Warriors, but the field goal is good. And with 7:49 to go in the opening quarter, it is Wisconsin Rapids 7 and Wausau West nothing. Back to Tom Field right after this.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Matt Lucas back to kick, and a high end over end kick will be taken at the 18-yard line, right up the middle, has blockers, cuts out to the outside, the 30, the 35, going to get ripped down inside the 40 at the 41-yard line. A nice return there for Wausau West. Noah Nats on the return, and great field position for the Wausau West Warriors. Again, that opening drive, 80 yards in, what was it, just under 4 minutes. Great opening drive, 4 minutes and 11 seconds for the Lincoln Red Raiders. And quarterback Jarrett Richard in shotgun formation. Line goes down at the same time, up the middle, and it's going to get ripped down there nicely. Run right up the middle. Tackle there by Matt Schooley. Again, a struggling Wausau West team this year, which is 1-7 on the year. They did knock off Wausau East, one game that matters most to this West team after falling last year. Two receivers near side. Richard up the middle, going to hand it, has room, bounced out to the outside and to the 49-yard line. Another nice run there. Let's see if we can get a number for you. And 35. 35, Colton Garnick with the carry. Two receivers near side, one in Rich shotgun for man. It's going to be third 9-yard line. Going to hand it off to Yarnick again, and they read it perfectly, and it maybe lost a yard. It's going to be fourth down for Wausau West. A huge stop for Wisconsin Rapids on the opening drive for the Warriors, and it's going to be fourth down and 4 yards to go at the 48-yard line. Dylan Lazitza will be back to receive, standing at his own 20-yard line. Looks like high snap after him and a punt, and it's going to fall at the 42-yard line. They had pressure on him. The snap was high, and Wisconsin Rapids will have fantastic field position, first and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Again, we will have Wisconsin Rapids first with 5:53 to go in the first quarter of the field after marching his team down with that opening drive. Two receivers pressure, quick pass to the far side, and it's good by Nate Schooley. Pass one. No worried for pass. Second down and 10 yards to go. 5:49 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids after marching 80 yards on their opening drive. As, again, two running backs flanking Pilot. Lazitza to the near side. Mac Lucas to the far side as a receiver. Going to hand it off. No, keep it to Pilot to the 40. The 45 slides near the 50, and a flag comes out late. And we will see the flag stands right at the 46-yard line, and it is a hold on Wisconsin Rapids. Lazitza slid at the 49, but it's going to be a holding on the Red Raiders, and they will see what Coach Jason Foster, and a hold it from the spot of the foul. And it's going to be second down and about 15 yards. Again, because it happened downfield, they don't take the whole 20. And it's going to be second down and 15. Two running backs, Eric Haupt and Version Gamble. Going to be back to pass. Same play. Schooley slides and makes the catch. No, he drops it. And it's going to be third down and long for Wisconsin Rapids after a huge stop and great field position to begin this drive. Now just 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Again, a lot of huge games going on around the area. We'll try to keep you up to date on the scores from around the area. Lazitza far side. Nate Schooley, the slot on the far side. Mac Lucas, the receiver near side. Back to pass. No, up the middle is Gamble. And no, that's going to be taken down. That's Eric Haupt. Gets ripped down. It's going to be fourth down and 11 yards to go. And the Red Raiders will have to punt it away with 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. They have a whole new alignment, whole new team that comes out for punts. Dylan Lazitza, I believe, will do the honors. He is the top in the conference in punting. 25 punts on the year, 985 yards, averages just under 40 yards with two inside the 20. Lazitza, a nice punt again. It's going to be caught at the 20-yard line, and it's going to be taken at the 25 with 4:46 to go in the opening quarter. Again, Wisconsin Rapids 7, Wausau West nothing. We'll be back to Tom Field right after this.
Here at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, we just want to make sure our customers stay comfy and cozy this winter. Call us to schedule an annual checkup for your furnace or to take advantage of specials on a brand new Lennox home comfort system, up to $1,600 in rebates. Get comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, at 715-421-5555 today, or visit us online at rapidsheetmetal.com. It's just another way we make you feel better.
A long pass play to begin the drive for Wausau West. A pitch and catch to Max Helke. And a great pass and a big first down for the Warriors to the 41-yard line. Nice play-action pass and led Helke perfectly. Two receivers set. Helke to the near side. To the far side is Kapitz. And going to hand it off and has room. Flag comes out right away and fighting for every yard that he can get up to the 33-yard line is Yarnick. And it's going to be a hold on Wausau West. So, again, they haven't had a whole lot of big plays this year, but they connect greatly on that pitch and catch. Wausau West, again, coming to the spot of the foul, so replay first down back inside Lincoln territory at the 49-yard line. Again, Wausau West coming in at just 1-7, 0-7 in the VFA West. Lost to Hortonville in Week 1, Kaukauna Week 2, Appleton East Week 3. Oshkosh West a little closer, 17-7 loss in Week 4, knocked off Wausau East in the log game, 28-14 in Week 5. High snap, back to pass. Looking for him again. Has him, Helke, and it goes incomplete. Going to try and go after Dylan Lazitza with Max Helke, and that time just overthrew him with 4:09 to go in the opening quarter. After the Wausau East game, they fell to DC Evers 28-21 in Week 6. Fell to Marshfield 25-7 as West was up 7-0 at halftime of that game, and then last week falling to Spash 33-14. Back to shotgun formation, high snap across the middle, and the pass low, and it's going to be 3rd down and 20 from the Wisconsin Rapids 49-yard line. Again, after a great start to this to this drive for Wausau West, Lincoln, and a good play on first down to get a nice gain on the run. Ever since then, it has stalled on back-to-back pass plays. Receiver near side, one to the far side. And again, shotgun formation is Richard. Back to pass. They have pressure coming, and it's going to be caught at the 44-yard line, and it's going to be, they will not reach back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and long again for the Warriors at the Lincoln 44-yard line. Got a gunner near side. He's wide open right here, number 15, Alan Rasha. He's wide open. And Wisconsin Rapids will take a timeout with 3:35 to go in the opening quarter. Wisconsin Rapids 7, Wausau West nothing. 4th and 13 when we come back to Tom Field.
It's hard to believe that we're less than a couple months away from that magical season. Rapids Awards and More has provided lasting memories over the past 30 years. We are at our new location, 1210 Pepper Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We engrave glassware, stainless steel mugs, cutting boards, baseball bats, guns, knives, leather, novelty items, and so much more. There really isn't too many things that we haven't been able to engrave. If you can't find an item in the store, bring in your own item to be engraved. Rapids Awards and More, 1210 Pepper Avenue.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
4th and 13, a punt to Dylan Lazitza will fall and roll to the 11-yard line. A nice job there. Last time, Wisconsin Rapids came with pressure and a high nowhere punt. This time, got the Warrior roll to the 11-yard line, and now Austin Pilot and company back out to see what they can do on their third offensive drive of the first quarter. 3:27 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids as Austin Pilot gets the call from Coach Biolo and rushes onto the field. Again, the opening drive, they went 80 yards in 4 minutes and 11 seconds. One receiver near side, one to the far side. Far side is Lazitza. And they're going to hand it up to Gamble. And he's going to get met and fall forward. He breaks a tackle and up to the 25-yard line. A late flag. And Version Gamble with a huge, strong run. And I believe it's going to be a face mask on Wausau West. It looks like he was stopped in the middle of the field. And with his short, strong frame, Version Gamble got it all the way out to the 25-yard line. And it's going to be a personal foul face mask on Wausau West. So tack on 15 more yards to the end of the run. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Wisconsin Rapids. Now at the 40-yard line. So they started at the 11, and now they're up to the 40. 1st and 10 with 3:15 to go. Version Gamble, our day in the life. We'll be able to see that in a couple of days. Jason Zaleski will have that all on Facebook for you. And up the middle again is Gamble, and he's going to fall forward, get ripped to the 45-yard line. And another nice gain for Version. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5 with 2:50 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Austin Peel, Dylan Lazitza gets the call right away from Nathan Yankee and doesn't even come to the huddle because he has to get lined up on the far side. Nate Schooley, the slot to the left side. Yankee, the receiver, to the near side. Pilot with Hopt and Gamble. You're going to try the wheel route again. He's going to catch it at the 50, break the tackle to the 40 to 35, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin Rapids. 55 yards on the wheel route from Austin Pilot to Nate Schooley. Took it the distance, and it's 13-0 Wisconsin Rapids. They've tried it time and time again for Nate Schooley, and this time he was able to break it and had a great block by Dylan Lazitza on the far side, the receiver, and going 55 yards. And the snap is low, and it gets by. Got to throw it, and it's going to be caught, and it is no good. The PAT is no good. With 2:18 to go in the opening quarter, Wisconsin Rapids 13, Wausau West nothing. Back to Tom Field right after this.
Don't take chances with do-it-yourself plumbing. Call the experts at Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing. More than your trusted Bryant dealer, Comfort Air also has a licensed master plumber on staff who ensures watertight service every time. Whether it's fixing a leaky faucet, repairing a broken water heater, or installing a new toilet. When you need plumbing done right, or help with your Bryant heating or cooling system, trust the team who always does whatever it takes.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Back to Tom Field in Wausau as the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders 13, Wausau West nothing, as they went, 89 yards in 3 plays? They had the huge first run by Version Gamble, got help from the 15-yard face mask, and then the And then the run from Gamble for 5 yards, and then the 55-yard touchdown run. Has room up to the left side, and it's going to get taken down. Another great return by the Warriors. And they will have good field position again. 1st and 10 at the at the Warriors 48-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 48-yard line with 2:11 to go in the opening quarter. Shotgun formation again for Richard. Back to pass. And it's going to the far side. Nice catch there. Concentrate, bring it in at the Lincoln 48-yard line. And a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Warriors. 1:50 to go. Opening quarter. It's 13-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Again, Lincoln needs a win to get into the playoffs. All the meetings happening tomorrow morning throughout the state to get all your brackets figured out. Richard going to hand it up the middle. Has room. And falling forward is Yernick. And it's going to be 3rd down and manageable at the 44-yard line of Wisconsin Rapids. 3rd down and 2 from the 44. Richards goes out and gets the play call every time from head coach Jason Foster. 3rd down and 2. 2 receivers near side. And Yarnick is in the backfield with Richard. And he's going to take it himself, and he got it read perfectly by the Wisconsin Rapids defense. Got swallowed up and lost a yard. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Great defense there by Wisconsin Rapids to hold him again after a great kickoff return and a huge 1st down play, a gain of 4. And then after that, the Lincoln defense was stalemate on the Warriors offensively. Lazitza standing at his own 10-yard line looking from left to right with 25 seconds to go. And the snap and the high punt again, short punt, and getting out of the way as it will roll to the 20-yard line was number 27, Garrett Juneman, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 with 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 13-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Will keep it right here at Tom Field in Wausau. The VFA West was all won last week by the Marshfield Tigers, 5-3 on the year in the VFA. DC Evers 3-4, Rapids at 3-4. Spash is at DC Evers. They're 1-6, and West is 0-7. Again, the clock standing at 15 seconds as the officials talking again right at the hash mark of the near 20-yard line. And they will talk it out and get underway. The ball sitting on the far left hash mark, and it's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Wisconsin Rapids' 4th offensive possession of the first quarter. They scored on 2 of them so far. 2 receivers flanking Pilot again. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. Pitch out to Gamble, who spins and tries to get away. A loss of 4 on the play. And that will end the first quarter here from Tom Field in Wausau. And after 1 quarter of play, it is Wisconsin Rapids 13 and the Wausau West Warriors nothing. Back with quarter number 2 right after this.
Let's be honest, we all love the freedom of choice, right? Paper or plastic, Packers versus Bears, cable TV versus streaming. When it comes to how you get your TV, you have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour or local technical support makes Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Join the roster at Aspirus Riverview Hospital and Clinics. Whether you're a rookie or an old pro, Aspirus Riverview Scouts are looking for players with MVP potential. And you don't need to be a medical professional to make the team. There are opportunities in a wide variety of careers. Apply for a tryout today at aspirus.org/careers. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Back to Tom Field here in Wausau as the Raiders filling on the 2nd and 12. Dylan Lazitza tried for a diving catch out of the reach of his arm, and it's going to be 3rd down and 12, ball at the 18-yard line. You are listening to Wisconsin Rapids football on AM 1320 WFHR and watching at WFHR.com and ZaleskiSports.com as well. Again, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and all of our people that help us put these games on. And a toss to the middle. Has it at the 20, and he's going to get met and ripped down. A flag coming down late. And it's going to be 4th down at the 21-yard line. And there's going to be a holding, I believe, on Wisconsin Rapids. And West will most likely decline the penalty. Yep, as the near official penalty, 11:50 to go in the opening, in the opening half now. 13-0 Wisconsin Rapids on 2 very long drives, an 89-yard touchdown drive to put them up 13-0, and an 80-yard drive to begin the game to put them up 7-0. A high end-over-end punt and miscommunication. And it's going to roll to the 30 and take a slight Warriors roll to the 31-yard line. And that is where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 with 11:40 to go in the opening half. 13-0 Wisconsin Rapids. For the Red Raiders on the year, falling to Neenah in week 1, and then the powerhouse Kimberly in week 2. Beat up on Oshkosh North in week 3. Week 4, they took down Appleton West. In week 5, a tough loss to DC Everest. Week 6, a 37-7 loss at Marshfield. And week 7, a nice big win over Spash, 35-21. Losing to La Crosse Logan last week, 40-20. Shotgun formation again on the counter. Has room to the 35. Tries to break a tackle and runs over a defender for the Red Raiders at Yarnick again to the 40-yard line. A gain of 8, and it's going to be 2nd down and 2 for the Wausau West Warriors. 2nd and 2, as Wisconsin Rapids defense has been spectacular so far tonight, giving up just a couple of big plays, nothing too bad. Giving up 31.5 points a game. West scoring 15 points a game, hasn't scored yet. In motion, and going to hand it up to Yarnick again up the middle, and he's going to try and fall forward, and it's going to be close at the 42. And we'll see what the White Hat says on the call, and they will give him the 1st down. A nice hard run again by Colton Yarnick, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for 1st down and 10 for Wausau West. They got to get their defense off the field. Does Lincoln? That's Easton Bryce, the last one to jog off. 2 receivers to the left side, and back to pass, rolling out to his left. And he slips on the ground, and again, he should have been able to get up as his knee hit at the 31-yard line. And he had a receiver open down the field, but couldn't get his footing at the 32-yard line, and a big loss of 10. And it's going to be second down and 20 from the 32-yard line. 10:15 to go, second quarter. Wisconsin Rapids 13 and Wausau West nothing. Two receivers to the far side, flank behind the right tackle and a tight end. Going to hand it off? No, quick pass. It's going to be popped up in the air and fall incomplete. It's going to be third down and 20 for Wausau West. Again, they have one I believe they have one tight end usually, as Richards gets the play call in. Third and 20 with 10 minutes to go in the opening half. Two receivers to the far side, tight end to the near side, and a flanker right behind the right tackle. Back to pass. Three-step drop. Tries to screen, and it's going to be dropped and incomplete. And Yarnick was competing with his offensive lineman, Ryan Schultz, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be fourth down and 20 with under 10 minutes to go in the opening half. 9:56 to go, and Lazitza standing at his own 30-yard line. Pressure comes again, not much that time. It's going to bounce at the 40, and Lazitza's going to take it out of the bounce. Tries to break a tackle at the 30, has room, has a block to the far side, to the 45-50, to the 45-40 on the far side. A huge block. Lazitza's going to get by, and he is going to try and break the tackle to the 5. Touchdown, Dylan Lazitza with a flag on the play, and he goes 70 yards on the return, but a flag standing right at the 43-yard line of Wausau West. So a nice return by Lazitza, but might be coming back on the penalty. Block in the back on Wisconsin Rapids. So it will be from the spot foul, I believe. And we will see where they will take over first and 10 with 9:35 to go in the. And it's going to be first and 10 for Wisconsin Rapids at their own 47-yard line. So a huge break for Wausau West, but Wisconsin Rapids with a little bit of momentum after that punt return. Dylan Lazitza took it on a bounce and went 70 yards to the house. And it's going to be first and 10 at the 47-yard line of Lincoln with 9:35 to go in this first half. Near side receiver is Mac Lucas. 4 receivers set with Version Gamble standing behind Austin Pilot in the pistol formation. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Gamble is he's going to throw it behind Pilot, and it's going to get ripped down behind and inside West territory to about the 48-yard line was Eric Hopt, and it's going to be second down and 5-ish. Second down and 6 with 9:15 to go in the second quarter. Pilot awaiting the play call from the sideline. And second and 6, 9 minutes remaining. Coming in to get the call, Nathan Yankee. And going to the far side, Mac Lucas. 2 receivers left, 2 wide receivers to the right. Way behind, and Hopt slowed down. Version Gamble gets it to the 50 and to the 40 and to the 35, 30, and falls inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. Another great run by Version Gamble with great blocking in front of him. And it's going to be first and 10 for Wisconsin Rapids. Gamble, a great runner for Wisconsin Rapids. Version, a 5'5" senior, 183 pounds. And it's going to be first and 10 at the 27-yard line for Wisconsin Rapids with 8:15 to go in the second quarter. Pilot in Shotgun again. Two receivers flank him, Gamble and Hopt. And it's going to be back to pass, and a quick pass, and Dylan Lazitza falls and makes the catch at the 21.5-yard line, a gain of 6. And it's going to be second down and 4 with 7:45 to go in the second quarter. Two receivers on the far side. Austin Judman, the slot receiver. Gamble and Hopt in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Gamble again with a cut back and gets by the defender inside the 5. Touchdown, Versian Gamble from 21 yards out. He took a quick jab step to the right, got by the defender, and Versian is into the end zone with 7:25 to go in the opening half. 19-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Again, this is the first time I've seen Versian play this year, and man, he is a quick player with his 5'5" frame, just able to get by the defender and make any move and move any way that he needs and wants. And Wisconsin Rapids going to try for the 1-point PAT with Mac Lucas. See if they can get the snap down. It is the hold and a line drive kick, and it is good. With 7:25 to go in the second quarter, it's Wisconsin Rapids 20 and Wausau West nothing. Back to Tom Field right after this.
Here at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, we just want to make sure our customers stay comfy and cozy this winter. Call us to schedule an annual checkup for your furnace or to take advantage of specials on a brand new Lennox home comfort system, up to $1,600 in rebates. Get comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, at 715-421-5555 today, or visit us online at rapidsheetmetal.com. It's just another way we make you feel better.
Wisconsin Rapids 20, Wausau West nothing with 7:25 to go here in the opening half. Versian Gamble 21-yard touchdown run put Wisconsin Rapids up 20-0 as the offense clicking on all cylinders here so far tonight. Mac Lucas has it teed up at the 40, the run and the boot. High end-over-end kick will be taken at the 19-yard line. To the far side, he's going to try and break it again, and this time to the 42. A nice return for Wausau West again. Again, Lincoln has had issues with kick return coverage here, and it's going to be first and 10 with 7:20 to go in the first half. Again, don't forget to stick around at halftime. Send it back to the station to have a couple of coach interviews. All that will be set up, and back to pass. Richard to the far side is going to be picked off at the 40 to the 35, 20, 10, touchdown Wisconsin Rapids. And Dustin Rickaby will make the interception, and at the 40-yard line goes the distance, 45-yard line, and Dustin Rickaby runs it back. A couple of flags are on the field, but read it all the way. And Wisconsin Rapids up 26-0. The flags stand at the 7-yard line. The ball is standing at the line for the PAT, so we'll see what the call will be. But Dustin Rickaby, read it perfectly and was able to take it to the house with nobody in front of him. And Wisconsin Rapids leads 26-0. They're just trying to get all the officials trying to get all the stuff figured out with the two flags on the play. And the white head official comes over. So double unsportsmanlike conducts, one on each team. The touchdown does count. And we'll have to go back and look at that after the ball game is over and see exactly what had happened. But Dustin Rickaby goes 42 yards for the interception return, maybe about 45. And Mac Lucas will be back to attempt the PAT again with 7:08 to go in the second quarter. Wisconsin Rapids has an opportunity right now to be up 27-0. And the snap is high. The PAT is blocked, and it's going to be caught off the ground, and it is no good. And that will do it for Wisconsin Rapids on that drive. But a interception return for a touchdown. Wisconsin Rapids leads 26-0. Back to Tom Field right after this.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And again, Wausau West with a fantastic kick return here against Wisconsin Rapids. They'll have it 1st and 10, I believe, at the 44-yard line with 6:55 to go in the opening half. 26-0 Wisconsin Rapids after a Version Gamble touchdown and a Dustin Rickaby INT for a touchdown. And Wisconsin Rapids trying to punch their ticket into the postseason with a win here tonight. To score from Thorpe, the Thorpe with a 6-0 lead over Greenwood at the end of the first quarter. Two receivers to the far side. Richard in the shotgun formation. Going to hand it off and going to get met immediately by Peter Rucker and ripped down. And a big loss there for Wausau West. It's going to be a 2nd down and 12. $6:30 to go, first half. And Richard had the play call, didn't like it, and came back to get it again. Ian Marciniak and one of the Wisconsin Rapids defenders got into it a little bit after the play, and all is well after Richard calmed him down. Going to hand it off. No, roll out to his left. Looking for a receiver. Has him again at the 30-yard line and overthrows him at the 25. Back there is Brandon Kepitz. And it's going to be 3rd down and long with 6:02 to go in the opening half. 26-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Looking for a trip to the postseason this year. 3rd and 12, two receivers on the near side with Marciniak, the tight end, to the left side. Richards back to pass, rolls out to his right. Rucker on the blitz, and he's going to be hit, and a huge hit. The ball came out, but he was down already. Number 74, Matt Schooley. A huge sack, and it's going to be 4th down and long for Wausau West. He came over and kind of just forearm shivered the quarterback and fell down on the play. 4th and 18 yards at the 36-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go. Opening half. And the rush again. A high punt will bounce at the 41-yard line. It'll be downed there by 23, Montel Howard. 5:22 to go. Opening half. 1st and 10 for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. And to see what Austin Pilat and company can do here with 5:22 to go. Again, they've scored on drives of 80, 89. Scored one on 42 or 48 or something on the last drive where Version Gamble took it to the house. And going to hand it off the middle. Gamble again, a huge hole on the left side, and a flag comes in, will be called back. And again, much like one of Wausau West's earlier drives, they had a nice first down rush, but then it was called back and a holding, and they couldn't recover. Holding on Wisconsin Rapids, a spot foul, so it'll be like first and, not quite, first and 19 or so. I don't know if it'd be quite 20 as the ball stands at the 34-yard line. It's going to be first and 18 yards now. Again, it was a spot foul, so that is where the Red Raiders will set up. And back to pass is Pilat. Shakes, and he's going to be taken down, a loss of maybe a yard or two, so a sack will be credited to Ian Marciniak. And it's going to be second down and 19 yards with 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Get the play from the sideline with Coach Tony Biolo and company. One receiver to the far side. I believe that's still Dylan Lazitza. It is. He doesn't come to the huddle because that'd be a long way to run from the near hash mark to the far sideline. Two receivers near side. Lazitza, the wide receiver, to the far side. Gamble and Hop, the split backs behind Austin Pilat again. And back to, he's going to up the middle and fall forward to about the 39-yard line. That's Eric Hobbs. And it's going to be third down and long for Wisconsin Rapids with 4 minutes remaining in the opening half. Wisconsin Rapids 26, Wausau West nothing. 3:55 to go here in the regular season finale of high school football in the state of Wisconsin. Again, as many people say, it is the fastest 9 weeks on the calendar is high school football. Austin Pilat, shotgun formation, standing at his own 35, and a flag comes out, and it'll be offsides on Wausau West. So nice free 5 yards for Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be third down and 8 for Wisconsin Rapids. Third and now a little bit of manageable now. And they need to get their nose tackle off the field, and they do. With 3:20 to go in the opening half, ball will be placed at the 44-yard line of Wisconsin Rapids. Two receivers near side and one to the far side. Version Gamble right behind Austin Pilat with Nate Schooley. And now Hopped in motion, back to pass. Looking out to his right, has him open at the 30-yard line. That's Lazitza to the 20, the 15, the 10, 5, breaks a tackle, touchdown. Dylan Lazitza goes 56 yards and a late flag sitting at the 27-yard line. Lazitza goes 56 yards for the touchdown, breaking a tackle along the way. But we will see what the verdict is. And Lazitza was wide open. And discussing again, I believe they will march it back. So Lazitza touchdown on a 3rd and 8 from the 44 might be erased. And see who that is. Nate Yonke pleading his case on the near side. And the flag stands at the 27-yard line. Nathan Yonke again pleading his case for Wisconsin Rapids. And they will start marching back. There'll be a block in the back on Wisconsin Rapids. Again, that. And it was a play that was not even near. Excuse me, Yonke was on the near side. Lazitza was on the far sideline in front of the Wisconsin Rapids bench. No need to play that far back or do something where it would be a in question. Got a score from Marshfield. As the Tigers up 17-7. And up the middle goes Gamble again. Breaks a tackle. He's going to get taken down at the 31-yard line. And another burst of speed by Version Gamble with 2:45 to go in the opening half. Wisconsin Rapids will kick it away to begin the second half once we get all that figured out. And again, Marshfield up 17-7 over Sparta. Had a score from Thorpe. That was 6-0 Thorpe over Greenwood. The Greenwood Indians need a win to get in as well. Austin Pilar looks like he'll go under center this time, and he will with 2:15 to go. Version Gamble standing behind him. Hop in motion, going to hand it off to Gamble. No, he's going to keep it and going to fall forward to about the 26-yard line, and a first down for Austin Pilat. Again, Gamble had it in his stomach. Pilat took it out and got it away just in time with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the opening half. Peter Rucker out there now to run for the first, to play running back for the first time tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, he was the main back. Gamble and Rucker in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Peter to the near side, the 25, and it's going to get taken down at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 with 1:35 to go. See how aggressive Coach Biolo is here with under 90 seconds to go. Saw him warming up in their pregame with kicks. And what we've seen so far on their PATs, the snaps haven't been good, and the holds have been fantastic. They just haven't been able to get the PATs through the field goal post. Pilot with 2 running backs flanking him. Looking to the left side. It's going to be through the hands of through the hands of Mac Lucas and incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 with 58 seconds to go in the first half. 26-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Scored on a Dustin Rickaby 42-yard INT return for a touchdown. Version Gamble with a 21-yard scamper. Dylan Lazitza scored, and what was the other one? Nate Schooley. A huge run. 58 seconds left. 3rd down and 8 from the 29. Back to pass. Rolling out to his right. Pressure on. Lazitza to the far side. Fought for it. And the 2 flags come in right at near Dylan Lazitza, I believe, fighting for it on the far sideline. And sitting on his backside was Lazitza once the ball got there. The ball was underthrown, falling off of his back foot, and pass interference on Wausau West. The flag was at about the 7-yard line, and they'll march it up with 51 seconds to go in the opening half. Again, you're listening to Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders football on AM 1320 WFHR and WFHR.com, ZaleskiSports.com. And it will be 1st down and 10 from the 12-yard line for Wisconsin Rapids. In motion is Schooley. Back to pass. Schooley's open across the middle and incomplete through the hands of the safety for Wausau West. That's Marshall DeFalk. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 12. Tried for the bullet pass to Dylan Lazitza, and there's 46 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Pilat getting the play. And there's going to be 2 receivers to the far side. That's Schooley and Lazitza. Running backs Hopt and Gamble. Mac Lucas, the receiver to the near side. They're going to hand it up to Gamble. Big hole up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown, but another flag. It looks like on the Rapids offensive line again. And it will be a holding penalty, and it will march him back to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 18 from the 20. With 40 seconds to go in the opening half. The last couple of minutes have just crawled by here in Wausau at Tom Field for this regular season finale between Wisconsin Rapids and Wausau West. Last year these two teams met, and Wisconsin Rapids won 26-20. That was at Wisconsin Rapids. They lead 26-0 right now with 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Getting the call from Dylan Lazitza is Austin Pilat. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 from the 22-yard line. Two running backs again flanking Pilat. Lucas, the receiver to the near side. They're going to hand it off to Gamble. No, Pilat will keep it. He's got a lot of room on the left side to the 15. Going to get hit from behind to about the 10-yard line. And a nice run there. It's going to be 3rd down. And Wisconsin Rapids will go in the second quarter. It is going to be 3rd down and manageable. 26-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Back after this.
Why wait for the first Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer. For a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
Back to Tom Field in Wausau, as it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Wisconsin Rapids at West 10-yard line. And it's going to be 25 seconds to go, and it'll be 3rd and 8. The first timeout taken by, I believe, second timeout taken by Coach Biolo. It's going to be now 3rd down and 8. 25 seconds to go. And Austin Pilat with Version Gamble standing behind Austin Pilat. And back to pass. Open in the middle. Touchdown! Wide open in the middle of the field is Eric Hopton. He goes in for 10 yards. And a perfect play call out of the timeout for Wisconsin Rapids. They lead 32-0. What a great timeout taken by Coach Biolo and company. And to call a play like that out of the timeout works perfectly. And it's going to be the PAT 32-0. PAT up, and it looks like wide left, but it is through the uprights. And good. We'll keep her right here in Wausau. 33-0 Wisconsin Rapids. It has been all Lincoln here tonight, as you can tell on the scoreboard. 33-0, 20 seconds to go. That time out of a timeout. Austin Pilat to Eric Hopt for 10 yards out on a 3rd down and 8. See if Wausau West can get a nice kick return. Again, they've got 3 timeouts left. They trail 33-0. Mac Lucas will be back to kick it off. Has it teed up at the 40-yard line. And Lucas will walk back and start his run up from the 31, and we will be underway with just 20 seconds to go here in the opening half. A swing of the right leg and a little squibber. It's going to be touched and taken and fallen on at the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 17 seconds to go. We'll see what Coach Jason Foster wants to do with 17 seconds to go, and they have 3 timeouts left, but have been unable really to move the ball here tonight. First and 10, ball at the 38-yard line, and Richard comes in with Yarnick behind him. Receiver near side, 3 to the far side, and just see if we can give them some time. No defensive linemen are down. They're all standing. And he drops the ball. The ball's on the ground, and he's going to fall on it at the 29-yard line. A loss of 10 on the play. And Coach Foster, I believe, will take a timeout with 5 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here for the final 5 seconds of the first half. Ball on the should be right at the 30-yard line, so a loss of 8 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 18, which is now we'll say 8 seconds left on the scoreboard. So again, Wisconsin Rapids needing a win to get in. They have played that way here tonight, knowing that they had to win to get in. They, on the year, average just 21 points a game, have given up 32 points a game. Leading rusher, Version Gamble, 101 attempts, 732 yards, and 4 touchdowns coming into tonight. Austin Pilot came out throwing immediately. They torched the West defense. Back to top field, 8 seconds left. 33-0 Wisconsin Rapids. Back to pass, a quick pass. It's going to be caught and going to be ripped down, and that will do it here in the first half. 1 second left, so they will put 1 second left on the clock. Wisconsin Rapids coming out onto the field, and now they'll have to go. To the back to the sideline with 1 second to go here left in the first half. 33-0 Wisconsin Rapids has been all Lincoln here so far tonight, as the Red Raiders have played like it is do or die time here tonight. So again, Wisconsin Rapids gets in with a win. We will have all those brackets for you in our bracket release show at Zaleski Sports tomorrow. And again, it has been a game of domination in the first half. Coach Biolo bringing in his hands team, 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Yarnick flanking Richards to the right side. Just got to give him time. And it's going to be over the head of the receiver, Marciniak, and incomplete. And that will end the first half. The WFHR halftime show with interviews from Marshfield head coach Danny Gadel and Stratford head coach Jason Tubbs are up next. 33-0 Wisconsin Rapids.
Two rivals who really don't like each other met as Everest traveled to take on Marshfield. Early on, it was all DC Everest as Ethan Ostrowski takes it 85 yards for the score. Up 9-0 after a safety, Ostrowski is in for the 1-yard touchdown plunge. Marshfield answers right before halftime with a touchdown run by Joey Gadel to make it 16-7 at halftime. Fourth quarter, the Tigers get another touchdown run by Gadel to draw within 5 points.
Gadel with the touchdown.
Under a minute left to go in the game, Gadel scans the field and finds Simon Slade for the go-ahead touchdown. Ice water in his veins. The Evergreens with one last desperation heave, but is picked off by Gadel, and the Tigers steal the victory from DC Everest 20-19.
You talked a little bit about the touchdown pass. They had guys out there, but it looks like no one decided to cover number 4.
I don't know. I didn't think it was going to happen, to be honest, but I'm so glad it did. And we just had the right mindset, and we weren't going to leave this game losing.
What was that mindset? 90 yards you had with like 2 minutes to go. What were you guys?
Get the ball and go. We're not going to slow down. Everybody's going to do their part, and we're just going to keep going.
Conference champions, how does that feel, and were you expecting that going into the season?
Oh, it feels awesome. I mean, it's nice to know that we're in the playoffs now, so we're just going to take every game week by week, and then we'll see what goes on from there.
I know that we never ever say we're down and out ever. When you're looking up there, they got the ball, they're pushing it down their throats with their big eye-back game. And, we can't stop the clock, and all of a sudden, we stop them, and then we come up here and punch ourselves in the face that we can't move the football. We got 2 minutes left. We're talking about timeouts. Say, stop it after this one, stop it after this one. And we stop them, and then all of a sudden, holy buckets, we get the ball back, and I don't know what happened after that, because we called a couple plays, and then Joseph just said, I got it. And he told me to he didn't say shut up, but he said, I got it. And then it was just kind of all over. I think we called one, we got a sword package, and we called that play to the sidelines, and we ran it, and we got tackled. And then that's when Joe said, I'm done, I'm just going to call plays. He got Wyatt, made a move rolling. I mean, he's a mobile quarterback. He's kind of mobile, and he got out of some situations there and found Wyatt down to the. I thought he was going to score. Wyatt's going backwards. We were scramble drill the last 2 weeks because we're scrambling quite a bit, and they really are kind of getting it, sort of. And I know there's a lot of luck involved, but sometimes you got to be a good player to be lucky. And gosh darn it, we were lucky and got good. How's that? Whatever. I don't know. This is unbelievable. It's just you're gonna hear that a lot. It's 20-19, and we won. This is like their third time winning the conference championship. I know there's only 5 teams in our conference, but 5 day good teams. You know what I'm saying? But we did it, so what the heck? We might as well keep winning. Go ahead.
Yeah, talk about winning the conference championship again, or how does that feel, and was that kind of the goal going into the season?
No, there's no doubt. You always want to win a conference championship because that gets you into the playoffs and makes things go right. You got to understand where we came from, guys. We started 3 sophomore linemen, and we still have 2 of them playing, and 2 juniors playing, and 1 senior that never played last year. So these guys are finally, they've got how many games have we played so far now? Is this 8? This is 8, okay. Yeah. So they finally got 8 games under their belt, and they seem to be doing okay, and they're getting better. It's nice to have some good athletes around you, and then you got some good backs, and you got some great receivers, and the quarterback's okay. So we'll keep playing and keep doing what we do with things. So it really is. It's mystifying right now when we're at the touchdown before half. How big was that? The kid runs and dives on the corner of the pylon. And then we go in at halftime and we make 2 adjustments. I think we did on one of our zone plays. We made an adjustment, and they happened to not do things. And then we looked at their defensive backs, and they were doing some things that we saw, and we just started doing opposite routes. Really, is what it was. We just started, instead of a curl, we curled on the outside instead of curl on the inside. Blah blah blah. So really, it was a doggone amazing. This is almost not as good as any kind of state championship games, but it's getting up there. Mm-hmm. That game right there. Man, we were down big time.
Let's be honest, we all love the freedom of choice, right? Paper or plastic, Packers versus Bears, cable TV versus streaming. When it comes to how you get your TV, you have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour local technical support make Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Todd Schultz, I'm Mike Warren.
and now joined by the head coach of the Stratford Tigers, Jason Tubbs, kind enough to stop by, Coach, after a huge win here tonight over the Wildcats.
Yeah, you're almost speechless with games like this. You're hoarse, you're tired, you're stressed, you have a headache, and luckily in this situation, it came out in our favor.
It certainly did. I mean, how big of a win is this one for you guys?
It sets up our whole playoff run. You know, if you're undefeated and you're conference champ, you got a good chance to get a 1 seed, and hats off to Edgar. I'm sure they're going to get a 1 seed too, because they're going to tell everyone, hey, we held Stratford to 6-0, and both of us are proud teams, and we both are looking for gold this year.
You just beat a heck of a team tonight, didn't you?
They didn't make a lot of mistakes, and we made mistakes, so we didn't play great, but we still won the game. Hats off to our coaching staff and our players.
All right, let's bring in Todd Schultz. Todd, what do you have for Coach Tubbs after this ball game here tonight?
Well, during the broadcast, I was commenting in that first quarter, it's kind of like, a soccer game where one team's getting all the shots on goal, but they're not putting it in. And that's kind of how Edgar was. You guys kept giving them real good field position off of turnovers, mistakes, and we talk about how the defense really stepped up early to keep you guys in the ball game.
Yeah, our defense is special this year, and I know it goes from the guys up front, but the guys in the back. I saw guys knocking down passes, and we're in coverage. We didn't give up the big play this game, and that made a difference. And we just try to grind it out on offense, and they give them credit. They give us a tackle for a loss, and then we'd still get the first down. And the game seemed like it flew by. First half was over within a half hour. It seemed like.
Yeah, and I commented that, Edgar should have probably scored in one of those first early drives, but you guys didn't let him, and that was a huge momentum just for your team, I imagine. And defense coming off the field, high-fiving every time they shut him down.
Yeah, guys played great. I'm sure we get to go do the defensive stats, and but give our guys up front the experience, the 5D linemen. They kind of knew what was going on. They knew to stay in their gaps, and then Trevor Denny and Justin Shaner. Those two are beasts in the middle.
Maybe talk about at halftime what you maybe talked in a nutshell, because you dominated yardage-wise in the first half, no doubt about it. You just couldn't punch it in. Got close a couple times, just couldn't put it in. And Edgar, give them credit. Bend don't break is kind of what they were doing. Maybe talk what you kind of said to the guys, because they came out second half pretty fiery. You guys had a nice drive opening. You didn't score on it, but you had a nice drive in that second half.
Yeah, they got the best kicker in the state, and I knew if it came down to overtime that they had the advantage there. So, we went forward on two. Our PAT department so far is still a work in progress. So we went for 2, and we didn't get it. And give Bo Gross a lot of credit. He was sick all week with the sinus infection, and he ran his heart out tonight. And Matt Handrick as well, and Justin Shaner and Devin Denny blocking great out of the backfield. And we just didn't have that big explosive play that we've had all year. And this is the type of team we knew we wouldn't get those. You had to grind it out against them.
What were the most effective plays you had tonight? I mean, it seemed like running up the middle was a little tough, but then you got something going, running a little bit wide.
Usually against Edgar, it's going to be hard running no matter what, but it just seemed like we found right off the tackle, a lot of our bellies and our wham plays were there. They took away the buck traps inside and their eagle look. They don't run a lot of – this is the first year we've ever seen them run an odd front, and they ran it really well. And they put 3 linebackers, and they were blitzing when they could and slanting. And Coach Strite does a phenomenal job of getting those guys moving all over the place. It's, and that's why you have to have 5 senior linemen and 2 tight ends that are seniors, and they pick those guys up. And and that's what you want this year.
We got to go to the end of the game, which was just crazy. I know you called a couple timeouts at the end just to save it, but maybe tell us what happened when the punt got blocked and what the tone was after that.
Well, we knew they were going to run their block, and we knew that we had to get the ball off quick. And unfortunately, Bo Gross is standing on the sidelines, and he's the guy that usually picks up that block. And our backup, missed him, and that happens. But give our guys credit for backs against the wall and coming right back and getting the ball back. And when we were taking the knee, we knew we were going to have. We didn't want to run a play and give us an opportunity to fumble. We knew they were going to have to use their timeouts. So why run the ball and maybe give them a chance to strip it? Instead, take 2 knees, make them call a timeout, and then run the ball. And our punter was supposed to punt it out of bounds, and then so he doesn't. Now, good snapping by Max Vanderhoof all night. But they give him a chance to return it, and then he gets called for the blocking out of bounds and gave them another 15 yards. And then magically they had 0.8 seconds on the clock for one more play, and luckily they snapped it over their heads and our guys tackled them. But just an unbelievable, typical game. That's what it comes down to, the last second with these guys. Usually, I've been doing this with these guys for 17 years, and whether it's non-conference next year or not, it's going to be one of these games.
Yeah, you sure made it interesting at the end of the game for us to call. It was a lot of excitement and just your team, a lot of resolve to be able to just hang on and make sure they won the game.
Yeah, and all year we've been talking culture, and one of the big things that I do, because I don't get to call the offense and defenses, is I'm the guy in charge of creating our culture, and we have made it a mission this year to no blaming, no complaining, and no defending. And this week we took it to heart, and because when you do that and you rely on each other, you quit worrying about the play that just happened and worry about the next, you tend to win closer games. And hat off to Tim and Brian Kite, the guys that I took their leadership class with, and these guys are buying in, and I love it for it because they've given me an opportunity to do something besides coaching and watching film all the time. These guys, we're always talking about our culture and give our guys credit, our senior leaders, all of them. We have 4 captains, but we have 20 senior leaders.
I mean, do you guys talk about this unscored upon thing at all? Is that a mission? Is that a goal? Is that on the list?
I almost screwed it up because I thought about taking a safety. Because we thought about having Chase run around, and then run out the back of the end zone there and save time, and then squib kick it and not let them return it, and then make them go hopefully 70, 80 yards to score with not much time off. But the guys said they could block it, and we got the punt off. Give them credit for that. And unfortunately, they got a return and a penalty. But now with South Beloit, who's coming to our place, they're kind of on a rebuilding team and level 1 playoff. Who knows what's going to happen? But I know these guys take a lot of pride in it, and it's a whole team effort because one guy slips and falls, it's a 60-yard pass.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that, and I'm sure in some of these games, the 2s and 3s feel that pressure just as much as the 1s do, right? Because they don't want to be the guy to give it up at the end of a game.
If you guys would come to our practice, you see our 2s and 3s working their tails off, and Hunter Ford is one of our guys, and Tyler Loppy and Zach Seitz. These guys are giving our guys everything they have in practice, and I know it makes us better.
All right, so South Beloit next week in a non-conference game to wrap up the regular season. And you pretty much have now wrapped up another Marywood Conference title here tonight. That's what does that mean to you? That's special, isn't it?
It is, because it's the last one, and it's the last Marywood Conference. We go to a new conference next year. They go to a different conference next year, and who knows what the Marywood's going to look like. But with enrollment changes in the next 2 to 4 years, who knows? We might be back. But, it's special to win the Marywood Conference. It goes in our trophy case, and these guys coming back in 10, 15 years from now will say, hey, that was our team. So it's always fun to see.
Yeah, it certainly is, especially to get that win over a team like Edgar that you have so much history with, 2 charter members of this Marywood Conference that goes back a long ways.
Jerry Sins is a class act. I know there's times he gets heated on the sidelines during games, but he's passionate. But he joking around at the beginning of the game, talking about this and talking about that. And I know they're struggling with some of their kids having some family issues, and hats off to both communities coming together with a prayer there at the end. Yeah,
Larry, Miller, a Stratford grad, but raised his family in Edgar. That family means as much to Stratford's community as it does to this Edgar community. So
you'd be surprised how many are married to with each other, and it's fun to see. We got Stratford employees that are Edgar graduates. Marshall Lehman's one of them.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. This is a big one, Coach. Appreciate the time. Thanks for stopping by. Congratulations on another conference win and another big win over the Edgar Wildcats here tonight.
Welcome back to Tom Field here in Wausau as the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders lead Wausau West 33-0 at halftime. About 3 minutes or so. I believe they still have 3 minutes to put back onto the clock here at halftime. It was all Wisconsin Rapids early on. First drive going 80 yards. The next one 89. The 80-yard touchdown drive concluded with a 31-yard touchdown pitch and catch to Dylan Lazitza, and then a 55-yard pitch and catch from Austin Pilot to Nate Schooley. And then Version Gamble with a touchdown and interception return for Wisconsin Rapids, and then all capped off by a 10-yard touchdown catch from Eric Hopt. Again, it was Wisconsin Rapids do or die right now here in week 9 of the high school football season. A couple of scores from around the area in win or go home games. One from Iowa Scandinavia Amherst up 14-7 on the Thunderbirds at halftime. 6-6 at halftime between Greenwood and Thorpe. Greenwood needs a win to get into the playoffs in their final year in the normal football, I would say, in the normal 11-man football. And then how about this score from Stratford? They've been doing it all year after last week's 6-0 win over Edgar, 48-0 over South Beloit, and it was 48-0 after the first quarter between South Beloit and Stratford. 33-0 here for Wisconsin Rapids, and it has been an impressive first half for the Red Raiders. Again, they lead 33-0 with about 90 seconds left before we get underway here in the second half. Wisconsin Rapids will be kicking it off, which the last couple of kickoffs for the Red Raiders has given the Warriors some good field position. They just got to start converting on those good starting field position spots to finish it off here this evening. Again, final game of the regular season. It is the final home game for Wausau West, and they will have a handful of, or they do have a handful of seniors playing in their final game here at Tom Field. Again, a nice little halftime presentation by dance team, and the pep band has been entertaining us all night here at Tom Field. Again, win and you are in, and you can hear all of the scores from around the area later on tonight about 9:30. We'll have football Friday night starting right here on on AM 1320 WFHR. And they will give you all the local scores. They'll give you as many scores as they find prevalent from Friday night here in the final week of the high school football season. And then tomorrow we will have the bracket release show that you can find that at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll have that tomorrow for you from 2:30 to 4. Hopefully have a handful of coaches calling in and have all that worked out later on tonight. There is a Warriors player in the tunnel here that has his helmet off, and just looks like he will be done. Do not know who that is, but he is in the tunnel getting a sweatshirt. And the kickoff from left to right, a high end-over-end kick will be taken at the 13-yard line. Tries to cut it out to the right side, and nicely done that time by Wisconsin Rapids on kickoff coverage. It'll be first down and 10 for Wausau West at the 29-yard line with 11:53 to go here in the third quarter. Again, see who they send out there. They'll have one receiver near side to one receiver to the far side as Richard still back in there. Garrett Richard, junior quarterback. A lot of juniors on this Wausau West team, so they should be prevalent next year, hopefully. And hand up right up the middle, and a nice strong run to the 35-yard line, a gain of 6, and it's going to be second down and 4 with 11:40 to go in the third quarter. 33-0 Wisconsin Rapids on a one defensive touchdown, and they have dominated so far here in the do or die game. Two receivers near side. Yarnick, it looks like, he's going to go all the way to the far side to set up. Back to pass. as Richard has him, and it's going to be caught up the middle to the 40, the 35, 40, breaks a couple tackles, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mark Sipple. Touchdown, Wausau West. A perfect play call. 78-yard touchdown, 75-yard touchdown. 71-yard touchdown for Wausau West. A huge play to start this second half for Wausau West, 33-6 with 11:01 to go in the 11:01 to go in the third quarter. They'll have to go for two. They got to start getting points back up on the board. Does Wausau West? They take just 59 seconds left. Just take 59 seconds off the clock. Two receivers set, one to the near side, one to the far side. West is going from right to left as you look at your radio dial. A nice job there in the PA. Two-point conversion is good. Just got inside of the end line, and it is good for the Wausau West Warriors with 11:01 to go in the third quarter. Wisconsin Rapids 33 looking to answer back, and Wausau West 8 back to Tom Field right after this.
Sports injuries are increasingly common for high school and college athletes, weekend warriors, and elite pros. Knees, shoulders, and elbows are complex structures. Wisconsin River Orthopedics features skilled board-certified orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists willing and able to get you back in action. They also offer in-house physical and occupational therapy, which may be all you need. For the most effective solutions relieving pain and restoring lives right here in Wisconsin Rapids, contact WROinstitute.com or call 424-1881.
.71-yard touchdown pass for Wausau West, and the Warriors are on the board for the first time, 33-8. A nice kick. Gamma will take it at the 10-yard line, backing up, and up the middle he goes. No flag on the play there. 25 is going to try and break a couple tackles, fall backwards, get taken down at the 26-yard line. A 16-yard return for Version Gamble, and that is where the Red Raiders will take over. 1st and 10 from the 26 with 10:51 to go in the third quarter. Austin Pilot will be doing the honors once again. Three receivers set. Mac Lucas to the far side. Austin Pilot the slot, along with Austin Juneman, the receiver. Receiver to the near side. Going to far side, Juneman, and to the 30, runs through the defender inside past the 35 to about the 39-yard line. A nice strong run there, a gain of 13 more for Austin Pilot and Austin Juneman, and it's going to be first down. 5'7" sophomore, 5'7", 153. 10:35 and counting here in the third quarter. They'll run the same formation back to this side. Pilot along with Mac Lucas and Austin Juneman. Version Gamble, the running back in the backfield. And going to hand it off to Gamble this time. No, Pilot will try and keep it. He's going to get swarmed down at the 35-yard line, a loss of 4. And it's going to be second down and 14. Gillespie with the tackle for Wausau West, 33-8 with 9:55 to go in the third quarter. Score from Marshfield, the Tigers 17, Sparta 10 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. How about that? That game's just flying by in Marshfield. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Holy man. Dylan Lazitza near side. Receiver to the far side. Lazitza standing at the 35. And they're going to hand it up to Gamble. Up the middle. Try and break a couple tackles. Spin, move, away. And he's going to get hit and dragged down. They'll give him forward progress right at the 35-yard line. No gain. Oh, maybe they'll give him a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and 13 from the 36-yard line. Third and 13, 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Again, this would be a huge stop for Wausau West here on the opening drive for Wisconsin Rapids. End of 3 in Marshfield, 17-10. Tigers. 2 receivers near side, 1 on the far side. Back to pass is Pilat looking. Has a receiver across the middle. Juneman in traffic to the 44-yard line. The ball comes out, but he is down. What a pass and what a catch. Austin Pilat to Austin Juneman in a crowd. Wow. Have trust in your wide receiver to go and get the ball, and that's exactly what he just did. And it is going to be 1st and 10 at the 44. Another huge gain on 3rd down and extremely long. 3 receivers near side. 1 on the far side. Gamble, the running back behind Austin Pilat. Looked at the receiver. Pump fake. He's going to keep it to the 40, to the 35. Trying to get by the defender. And to the 34-yard line. It'll be close to a 1st down. And they will give it to him. And we'll see who the injury is. I believe that's Austin Pilat, the quarterback, and we will take a quick break here with 8:08 to go in the third quarter. Pilat hasn't moved quite yet. We'll be back to Tom Field right after this.
Are you looking for the perfect part-time job? School bus driving with Lamers Bus Lines offers high hourly wages, bonuses up to $1,500, and a schedule that works around your life. Plus, driving a bus is a lot easier than you think. All buses are automatics, and Lamers teaches you everything you need to know to drive them. Drivers are needed in Wisconsin Rapids for daily routes or after-school sports and activities. To apply, call 715-421-2400 or visit golamers.com.
Here at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, we just want to make sure our customers stay comfy and cozy this winter. Call us to schedule an annual checkup for your furnace or to take advantage of specials on a brand new Lennox home comfort system, up to $1,600 in rebates. Get comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, at 715-421-5555 today, or visit us online at rapidsheetmetal.com. It's just another way we make you feel better.
Austin Pilat, the injured Red Raider, putting no pressure on that left ankle. And Preston Spray will be the new quarterback, I believe. Yep, number 7, Preston Spray will be the new quarterback for Wisconsin Rapids. Getting thrown into a game. His team up 33-8 with 8:05 to go and counting, as Pilat put no pressure on that left ankle. Preston Spray, Austin Pilat and Spray, much different. Spray a 5'8" at 120. Austin Pilat 6'3", 191. And going to hand it up the middle. And no, Spray will keep it. Spin move and a nice little gain there for Austin Spray. It's going to be 2nd down with 7:35 to go. Spray, the new quarterback again after Austin Pilat goes down on the last play on his own scramble. He was laying on his stomach for quite a while, and the Red Raiders players blocking the far bench, so can't see any work being done on Austin Pilat. Spray with 2 running backs flanking him, receivers, and up the middle to Gamble. Gets a big block inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 yards to go for Wisconsin Rapids. You are listening to Wisconsin Rapids football on AM 1320 WFHR from Tom Field in Wausau. Wisconsin Rapids, a do-or-die, win-or-go-home game here, and they dominated the first half. It was 33-0 at halftime, and with 6:40 to go in the third quarter, it's Wisconsin Rapids having to play without their senior quarterback, Austin Pilat, after he went down with an ankle injury. Going to hand it up to Gamble again to the 30, the 25, get past the defender by Lazitza, and another big first down for Version Gamble inside the 25-yard line to the 22. A good reach out there by Version, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Again, we won't be able to see much of Austin Pilat until the play starts going down to the other side of the field. Unless that's him walking around over there. I don't think it is. Spray up the middle to Gamble, has a big burst of speed and into the end zone. Version Gamble for 21 yards again, and the Red Raiders march down the field. Version does it again, and it is 39-8. Again, just a 5'5" frame for Version Gamble, and 183 pounds of strong-willed running back for Wisconsin Rapids has put the team on his back after Austin Pilat goes down. A fantastic bit of running again by Version Gamble, and it's 39-8 with under 6 minutes to go. Another Wausau West player is down. He came up limping right away. We'll keep it right here as the Red Raiders stay on the field, and the injured player for West comes hobbling off again. And with 5:58 to go in the third quarter, Version Gamble scores his second touchdown of the night. Again, last week, Version over 100 yards rushing, couple touchdowns against La Crosse Logan. A score from, I believe that score is from the Bronx, as the Yankees up 4-1 over the Astros in that game. High snap, got it down, and it is through the uprights and good. 5:58 to go in the third quarter. It is now Wisconsin Rapids 40 and Wausau West 8. Back to Tom Field right after these messages.
Here at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts. We just want to make sure our customers stay comfy and cozy this winter. Call us to schedule an annual checkup for your furnace or to take advantage of specials on a brand new Lennox home comfort system, up to $1,600 in rebates. Get comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, at 715-421-5555 today, or visit us online at rapidsheetmetal.com. It's just another way we make you feel better.
Wisconsin Rapids now leading 40-8 with 5:58 to go here in the third quarter. Wisconsin Rapids will be kicking it off from left to right. Mac Lucas will do the honors. See if Wisconsin Rapids defense clamps down a little bit now after giving up that huge touchdown to start this third quarter. Lucas runs up and swings the right leg. Another nice kick will be taken at the 14-yard line. Room again on the near side. It's going to be ripped down. Staying up. Whistle not blown because the runner was stood up and continued to. That was Noah Nance with 5:49 to go in the third quarter. It is 40-8. Wisconsin Rapids. Again, the momentum that West had after that 71-yard touchdown pass was all but wiped out after Austin Pilat to Austin Juneman on a huge 3rd and 8. And then coming down to score was Version Gamble. Back to pass again. And got hit when he threw, and it's going to go long and incomplete. And quarterback there, Jarrett Richards, was hit while he was releasing the ball. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 with 5:45 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. And with two receivers to the far side, Marciniak, I believe. Ian Marciniak, the tight end, going to hand it up the middle and going to fall forward and maybe gain a yard. Is Colton Yarnick, the sophomore running back, and it's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 9 from the 31-yard line. And they got to get Peter Rucker, and Rucker is one of the very good athletes at Wisconsin Rapids. Gets off the field very easily before West gets to the line of scrimmage. Two receiver to the far side. Yarnick flanks Richard. Back to pass again. The blitz on and a huge hit all the way back to the 20-yard line. A huge sack for Wisconsin Rapids. Leo Brostowitz with a sack right up the middle. And it's going to be 4th down and long. Leo Brostowitz, the 5'8" sophomore. 4th down and 17 at the 23. The rush is on, and they didn't try for it. The ball will roll out at the 43-yard line. That's where Wisconsin Rapids will take over, 1st and 10. With 4:26 to go in the 3rd quarter, they lead 40-8. As now I believe, looking over there to the far side, standing in front of his quarterback, Dustin Rickaby, as they have Austin Pilot, his leg up on the bench on the far side, getting handshakes, and hopefully Austin's football career is not over. Again, don't want to speculate on anything, but Austin, a very, very good basketball player as well, and a new quarterback again, Caden Sengbush. Sengbush, a sophomore as well. They're going to hand it up the middle to Version again. To the 49-yard line he goes. And 6 more yards, 2nd and 4 for Wisconsin Rapids. And with a running back like Version Gamble, might as well just keep on running the ball. You're up 40-8 with 4:05 to go in the 3rd quarter. And we'll see if Coach Biolo wants to continue just to put the gas pedal down and not let go for his Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. 2 receivers on their side, 1 to the far side. A couple of running backs flanking Caden Sengbush, 5'11", 168 sophomore. Back to pass. He's going to throw. Has him open near side of the 45. Runs over the defender inside the 40. And a flag comes out on Dylan Lazitza, I believe. Again, that was Austin Juneman. And Sengbush led him perfectly. And we'll see what the flag is. And they will, I believe, send him back. We'll see what the flag will be. It's 3:34 to go in the 3rd quarter, and they will start marching. Why did they move the chains? They will start marching. They'll start marching Wisconsin Rapids back. The flag is right at the 44-yard line. They'll push him back. Offensive pass interference on Wisconsin Rapids, as they had already moved the chains, and now they have to move them back to where they need to be. And it's going to be 2nd down and 12 or so with 3:30 to go and the clock runs. Again, they have to figure out the chain gang. A timeout taken by Coach Biolo with 3:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wisconsin Rapids 40 and Wausau West 8. Back after this.
And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Tom Field in Wausau. It's going to be second down and 12. Ball at the 41-yard line. A final score from Stratford. The Tigers taking down South Beloit in their final regular season game, 61-0. Again, Stratford yet to give up a point this year as they start making their trip to Madison more and more realistic with just 4 weeks. State in 5 weeks, 4 weeks of 4 weeks of playoffs to go, and they're going to hand it up the middle to Gamble. He's going to get met and stonewalled at the 44-yard line, and it's going to be third down and 9 to go for Wisconsin Rapids with 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Now 3 minutes to go, third quarter, 3rd and 9. Ball at the 44. Wisconsin Rapids moving from left to right in the third quarter. And Sengbush with running backs flanking him. 3 receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And Sengbush trying to figure out the offense right now. They're going to hand it up the middle, and he's going to get met and taken down at the 45. A gain of 1. Down goes Eric Hopt, and it's going to be 4th down and 8 as the punt unit has to come back out for Wisconsin Rapids. Dylan Lazitza punting for the 3rd time. 40-8 with 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Ball sits at the 45-yard line. Lazitza back to punt. They're bringing the pressure. He's going to roll out to the left. He's got a lot of room to the 45, to the 50, and he'll get a first down. And Wisconsin Rapids, a blown coverage on the rush by Wausau West, and had a lot of room on the far side of the field. And Wisconsin Rapids will take it over 1st and 10 from West's 42-yard line. Snap was ideal for a punter, but then the rush came, and Lazitza had a lot of room to the left side, and with his speed, picked up the 8 yards with ease and a couple more. Back to Preston Spray at quarterback. We'll see if Coach Biola continues this back and forth with his 2 sophomore quarterbacks. And going to hand it off. Now he's going to keep it to the far side. Bounces out to the 40. Gets smacked along the sideline, and down he goes. And it's going to be 2nd down for the Red Raiders. Gain of 9 up to the 33-yard line. With 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. Again, if Wisconsin Rapids can put a point on the board, or a score on the board, they will have an opportunity to run this clock in the fourth quarter. Again, don't want to jinx it with 1:49 to go. Gamble as another flag comes out, and he's going to get stood up and dragged back with a whole host of Warriors. Gamble at the bottom of the pile. And looks like another hold on. Looks like another hold on to Wisconsin Rapids, and it was thrown pretty quickly. With 1:36 to go. 40-8, Wisconsin Rapids. Second and 10 now, back to the original line of scrimmage with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers near side and 1 to the right. 1 to the left. Slow snap across the middle, open again to the 30, breaks a tackle to the 25. Austin Junman again for Wisconsin Rapids. A quick little slant post route, and another first down for Wisconsin Rapids Austin Juneman, the 5'7" sophomore. So Wisconsin Rapids, a couple of very talented seniors, a good big junior class, and then a lot of underclassmen stepping up here right now for the Red Raiders with 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Preston Spray will go under center with 1 minute to go. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. In motion, and the ball's on the ground. We'll see if West comes up with it. They're pointing their way, and I don't know if Spray was able to come out of the pile with it, and a fumble recovery to Wausau West with 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. Again, we'll keep it right here, 40-8. Wisconsin Rapids, again, they were driving with under a minute to go, and a botched snap goes to the Wausau West Warriors. 1st and 10 at West's 23-yard line. Again, no change right at the spot of the ball. And 2 receivers near side, tight end Marciniak to the right. Richards back to pass, rolling out to his left. Double move near side. He's going to get taken down back at the 10-yard line, and a flag on the play back at the 15. And we'll see what the Coach Biolo would probably be better off to decline the penalty with 41 seconds to go. They have him marked at the 12-yard line. Be better off to decline. 2nd down and 22. 2nd and 21. So a loss of 11 on the play. 41 seconds to go, third quarter. Second and 21. Richard back in the shotgun formation. Going to hand it off and going to be hit up the middle inside past the 15 to about the 17-yard line, a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 16 with under 30 seconds to go. Again, if you're just tuning in, Austin Pilot out with an ankle injury, we believe. He could not put any pressure on that left ankle, the quarterback for Wisconsin Rapids, and has had Preston Spray and Caden Sengbush, the 2 quarterbacks. Low snap, back to pass, pressure on, across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. And that will end quarter number 3 here from Tom Field in Wausau. Again, Wisconsin Rapids 40 and the Wausau West Warriors 8. Back with quarter number 4 right after this.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's hard to believe that we're less than a couple months away from that magical season. Rapids Awards and More has provided lasting memories over the past 30 years. We are at our new location, 1210 Pepper Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We engrave glassware, stainless steel mugs, cutting boards, baseball bats, guns, knives, leather, novelty items, and so much more. There really isn't too many things that we haven't been able to engrave. If you can't find an item in the store, bring in your own item to be engraved. Rapids Awards and More, 1210 Pepper Avenue.
Welcome back to Tom Field in Wausau. You're listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Football on AM 1320 WFHR, WFHR.com, and Zaleski.com, and a high punt, and it will be kicked, and it will sit at the 30-yard line. I don't know why it should be right where it hit the Warrior at the 43-yard line. Yeah, the official right here
saw where it was, and it hit the Warrior defensively, and they put it where the ball was stopped, and now they will move it to where it hits the Warrior on the punt. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 11:56 to go in the 11:56 to go in the fourth quarter. (40-8), Wisconsin Rapids, as they're bringing in some of the young offensive linemen. Matt Schooley, one of the offensive linemen, out. Wisconsin Rapids will make their way to the 2019 postseason, make it to week 10, as they say. Going to hand it up the middle to Gamble, bounces out to the right side, breaks a couple tackles to the 50, past the defender, first down. Versian Gamble again to the 46-yard line. Wow, he is one heck of a runner. When he gets out to the open field, even he makes his own open field. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 11:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Score from Thorpe. Greenwood 6, Thorpe 6. End of the third quarter. Again, the winner, if if Greenwood wins, they're in. Sengbush going to hand it off. Rucker up the middle, and it's going to be taken down inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7 with 11:11 to go. Again, the Red Raiders up 40-8. And getting the call in late are the Red Raiders. Jabari Anderson. Marshfield up 24-10 over Sparta, their final game of the year. And they're going to get the false start on the running back for Wisconsin Rapids. Left a little early on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 48-yard line. Again, they haven't moved the ball yet, and there they go. 10:36 left in the fourth quarter. Wisconsin Rapids dominated the first half, up 33-0 at halftime. And then after that, a opening drive for West, a 71-yard touchdown pass to cut into the lead 33-8, and then Versian Gamble scoring from 21 yards again after Austin Pilock goes out. Again, they're taking a long time to get that play in, and they get up to the line quickly. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Flanked again is Sengbush, the quarterback. And back to pass. No, he's going to give it up the middle, has room to about the 45-yard line of Wausau West. With 10 minutes to go. Gain of 3, 3rd down and 9 yards to go. $9:50 to go, fourth quarter. Clock continues to run. Again, Rapids with a 33-0 lead at halftime. DC Everest making their way to the postseason again, 35-6 over Spash. Spash another trouble year, only 1 win on the year. That came last week against Wausau West. Blitz on, rolling out to his right is Sengbush. He's going to be met and taken down by Ian Marciniak. And it's going to be 4th down and long for Wisconsin Rapids. Like to always thank our sponsors for helping us put these games on, especially Rapids Awards and More. The memorable moment of the game is brought to you by Rapids Awards and More. Preserve your memorable moments with personalized glass engraving, magnetic name tags, trophies, and so much more at Rapids Awards and More. Again, our memorable play of the game has to be the interception right at the closing closing in on the end of the first half by Dustin Rickaby and the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders putting up some more points after that. But again, our Rapids Awards and more memorable moment of the game has to be how fast the Red Raiders came out to play here tonight on their opening drive, going 80 yards. All the touchdowns. Defense has played great except for that one play that opened the second half, or on the second half opening drive for Wausau West, where it went 71 yards. But other than that, the whole team for Wisconsin Rapids has played great here tonight. This memorable moment of the game brought to you by Rapids Awards and More. Preserve your memorable moments with Rapids Awards and More. Located at 1210 Pepper Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, 705-421-4010. So it's going to be 4th down and long with 8:26 to go in the fourth quarter. And the Red Raiders will punt it away with Dylan Lazitza and company. 40-8. Now we just have to wait for this clock to run out. Still under 8.5 to go in the fourth quarter, and this game's over 2.5 hours old. The punt, high end over end punt, is going to take a Wisconsin Rapids roll inside the 5, inside the 2, and will be downed there. Another fantastic punt by Dylan Lazitza. Garrett Junman downs it inside the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Wausau West with 8:15 to go in the fourth quarter. And that is where the Warriors will take over as see what defensively Rapids can do with a new crew in there. Same crew for the Warriors offensively. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line. Richards, the quarterback, standing in his own end zone, working from left to right. Snaps it off, going to roll out to his right, have a receiver near side at the 5, inside the 5 to the 10, to the 15-yard line. And another nice pitch and catch there to begin this this drive for Wausau West. Gabriel Ramos with the reception and run. First and 10, 8 minutes to go. Two receivers on the far side. Richard setting up his receivers, telling them where to go. Richards, the quarterback, shotgun formation. Rolling out to his left and across the middle, and he's going to be caught. A diving catch at the 40-yard line. He got bumped off the line and bumped at the 35-yard line again, but a great catch there across the middle to the 40-yard line with 7:30 to go. 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Max Helke to receiver to the left side again. 7:15 to go. Quick snap, quick pass to the far side to the 45. Going to get ripped down and taken down. And another 5-yard gain there for Wausau West. Score from a score from Scandinavia. Amherst 21, Scandinavia 7. Iola Scandinavia 7. As the as the Thunderbirds were eliminated from the playoffs a couple weeks ago after winning state last year, losing all those seniors over in Iola took a toll on them. High snap, quick snap, and across the middle, and it's going to be dropped in and out of the hands of Ian Marciniak, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 with 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Again, you are listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders football on AM 1320 WFHR, WFHR.com. Here tonight in the regular season finale. And once this game is all wrapped up, Don't forget, stick around for football Friday night. That's supposed to start at 9:30. We'll get to that a little late. Out to the far side to the 40. Breaks a tackle, spins away to the 25. Inside the 20 to the 15. Inside the 15-yard line. Colton Yernick with a huge run. And it's going to be first down for Wausau West with 6:20 to go. Blew right past the defenders, and it was all over there for Colton Yernick. 6:10 to go. 40-8, Wisconsin Rapids. Marshfield 24-10 over Sparta. That's a final. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Yernick flanks Richard again. Going to hand it off to him again. No, he's going to keep it up the middle. Bounce to the outside. Touchdown, Wausau West from 12 yards out. It is 40-14. And with 5:47 to go, the Warriors are back on the board, 40-14, as they will most likely need to go for two here. Richard gets the call from Coach Jason Foster. 5:47 to go, 40-14, Wisconsin Rapids. They converted on their lone two-point conversion touchdown after the 71-yard touchdown. Yernick, the running back, flanking Richard. They're going to keep it, have him open, and it's going to fall into the end zone for the two-point conversion, which is good. 5:47 to go, fourth quarter. It is now Wisconsin Rapids 40 and Wausau West 16. Back to Wausau right after this.
Here at Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, we just want to make sure our customers stay comfy and cozy this winter. Call us to schedule an annual checkup for your furnace or to take advantage of specials on a brand new Lennox home comfort system, up to $1,600 in rebates. Get comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling, your comfort experts, at 715-421-5555 today, or visit us online at rapidsheetmetal.com. It's just another way we make you feel better.
Back to Tom Field here in Wausau as Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders lead 40-16 over the Wausau West Warriors. A couple of big drives for West, resulting in touchdowns, and it is with 5:47 to go. Wausau West will kick it away from left to right as we look at Tom Field here on this Friday night, the final Friday night of the 2019 regular season in high school football. Again, don't forget, stick around. Football Friday night will follow us after this broadcast is over on 1320 WFHR. And the kick is a squibber, and it will roll out of bounds. Peter Rucker will corral it once it comes out of bounds, and Wisconsin Rapids will take over 1st and 10 with 5:47 to go at their own. They'll be out to the 35-yard line. Huh? Yeah, because it went out of bounds. Yeah, I got you. 5:47 to go. Again, Austin Pilot, starting quarterback for Wisconsin Rapids, out with an ankle injury, as we think. Couldn't put any pressure on that left ankle after scrambling for a first down. Two receivers stacked to the near side, one to the far side, and going to hand it up the middle. Has room, does Halbert, and up the middle for a nice gain. It's going to be second down and short. Eric Hopt with the carry. Preston Spray back in at quarterback for Wisconsin Rapids. Preston, a very good wrestler last year as a freshman. And with 5:20 to go. See if he can run the clock and finish this game out for his Red Raiders. He will have a huge week ahead of him. Along with Caden Sengbush, the two sophomore quarterbacks, if Wisconsin Rapids holds on here. Up the middle goes Spray, and inside West territory he gets to the 49-yard line. Another first down for Preston Spray and the Red Raiders. Again, once Rapids concludes this game here tonight, they will have a date next Friday in the WIAA postseason. We will have those brackets set up for you tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see where Rapids will have to travel to. Spray with the receiver to the far side, two running backs flanking him. He's going to keep it, pitch it out to Rucker, and going to get taken down at about the 49, a loss of 2. It's going to be second down and 12 with 4:19 to go. 4:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, don't have any other scores for you. Marshfield knocked off Sparta 24-10. So again, for all these schools, we'll see where they will be heading tomorrow. Seating meetings taking place tomorrow morning. And Everest 42-6 over Spash, putting a romping on the Panthers. Spray hands it off to Rucker. Tries to bounce it out to the outside. Breaks the ankle tackle. It's going to be taken down and gain his yardage back. It's going to be third down and 10 for Coach Biolo and the Red Raiders. Preston Spray goes to the sideline, gets the call, gets the play. 3:10 to go and counting. Again, can't thank our sponsors enough to help us put these games on. A couple of hugs from the coaching staff of Wausau West for their seniors coming off the field. Wesley Schneider, just a junior, but played great. Up the middle. No, he's going to keep it. Pitch it out to the far side. That's Hopp. He's going to try and run over the defender. Falls to about the 46-yard line with 2:40 to go. It's going to be fourth down and 7 yards to go. And Wausau West will take a timeout, I believe, just to get their seniors in. And Preston Spray calls his boys over to talk with Coach Biolo. 2:33 to go. Wisconsin Rapids leads 40-16, and we will take a quick break. Back to Tom Field after this.
Let's be honest, we all love the freedom of choice, right? Paper or plastic, Packers versus Bears, cable TV versus streaming. When it comes to how you get your TV, you have a choice. Stop getting bullied into expensive, bulky cable TV packages when you can stream TV for nearly half the price. Streaming just means you get your TV over the internet instead of cable or a satellite dish. As Central Wisconsin's very own internet service provider, Solaris is happy to offer its customers the freedom to choose how they get their TV. For a limited time, Solaris will even give you a free Roku streaming stick when you sign up for internet, so you can try streaming risk-free. No contracts, free installation, and 24-hour local technical support make Solaris the clear choice. So what do you say? The Solaris team is ready to help you cut the cord and save you money when you use your internet connection to stream TV. Stop and call or visit us at Solaris.net to learn more.
Solaris Media Shower is currently available in Arkdale, Nakusa, Port Edwards, Rudolph, Wisconsin Rapids, and the town of Plover. Certain restrictions may apply.
Back to Tom Field with 2:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Wisconsin Rapids looks like they will go for it on fourth down and 7 from the 46. They do not have their punting team out. Two receivers to the far side, one on the near side. They're going to hit it up the middle. He's going to get met and ripped down immediately. And a huge loss there by Dawson Jenkin, the senior wide receiver, that time a running back. With 2:19 to go, it's going to be first and 10 for Wausau West as they will throw some seniors back in there on their drive here. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. As, again, Wisconsin Rapids not knowing where they will fall in the brackets. That will be all figured out next day, tomorrow morning. We'll have all the brackets set up for you. Part of our Zaleski Sports football coverage. They're going to hand it up the middle. Has room. Going to get met and taken down. And maybe a loss of a yard. No, they'll get him back to the original line of scrimmage. And the quarterback out there, Eric Mikulovsky, the junior. Again, a lot of juniors on this West team. Handful of seniors, but this junior team very talented. With under 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. And going to hand it up the middle again. Lots of room. Going to break it up the middle. Looks like he got away with a face mask there up to the 30-yard line. And Gabriel Ramos breaks a couple tackles, a 20-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 with 90 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Again, Wisconsin Rapids will head to the postseason here this year. And going to hand it up the middle again. Has room out to the left side. Going to try and break a tackle. He bounced out to the left. Still on his feet. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 15. With 1:15 to go, they roll the clock, and with 70 seconds to go, a score from Wisconsin Rapids, Assumption and Owen Withy, the two winless teams in the Cloverwood, Cloverwood, tied at 28 in the 4th quarter. Out to his right, and he's going to fall forward, a loss of a yard. 50 seconds to go. Overtime between Assumption and Owen Withy. Timeout taken by Wausau West. We'll keep her right here with 50 seconds to go. Again, no score from Greenwood that we can give you with 50 seconds to go here tonight. Again, don't forget to stick around. We'll have a little quick post-game show. Give you some recap of this game and get you ready for Wisconsin Rapids playoff football next week. Again, Rapids 40. Wausau West 16. Rapids will be heading to Week 10, the 2019 postseason this year. Again, we'll have all those brackets set up for you tomorrow afternoon and give you where all the local teams will be heading next week. Michalski back to pass, rolls out to his right, has a receiver wide open at the 14-yard line, bounced out to the right side. He gets taken down at the 6. And Chu Yang with the reception and the yard after catch with 38 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. 40-16, Wisconsin Rapids up on top. Again, we will take a quick break. It's Wisconsin Rapids 40, Wausau West 16. Back to Tom Field right after this.
Not feeling on your game lately? Let the pros at Aspirus Riverview Behavioral Health help. With a roster that includes psychiatrists, nurse practitioners, licensed clinical social workers, and nurses. These all-stars are helping meet our community's need for mental health and substance abuse services. Start your comeback today with the help of Aspirus Riverview Behavioral Health. Aspirus, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Welcome back to Tom Field in Wausau. As the Wausau West Warriors trying to punch it in one more time here tonight. Michalski in the pistol. Going to hand it up the middle to the left side. Has room. A great block by the receiver, and West is into the end zone. Touchdown. Joseph Behrens, the recipient of the touchdown, and with 33 seconds to go, it is 40-22. as the going to go for 2 points again. Cut this lead again for West. Chalfsky, shotgun, back to pass. Quick pass across the middle into the end zone, and it is good. 2-point conversion is successful for the Warriors, and with 33 seconds to go, it is Wausau West 24 and Wisconsin Rapids 40. We'll take a quick break, come back for the final 24 seconds final 33 seconds of this ball game. Back to Tom Field right after this.
Why wait for the first cold day to find out your furnace doesn't work? Call Comfort Air Heating Cooling Plumbing, your local Bryant dealer, for a clean and check to guarantee your system runs safely and efficiently all winter long. From heating installations to maintenance and repair, our Bryant experts do whatever it takes to make cozy and warm the new norm. And with our licensed plumbers, trust Comfort Air for your home's complete care.
Visit comfortair.biz. That's comfortair.biz.
33 seconds to go here with Wausau West getting some touchdowns here at the end of this ball game. 40-24 Wisconsin Rapids. Again, this game closing in on getting over with. Don't forget, stick around to 1320 WFHR for Football Friday night. Travis Wilson will not be on tonight with the other co-hosts. He's hunkered down getting all the brackets or all the playoff predictions and stuff ready this week. But again, don't forget to stick around for it. It's always a good show to tune into on your drive home here tonight. Gamble will watch it. It will stay at the 2-yard line. Gamble will pick it up, bounce it out to the right side. Has room, past the 15, gets the corner, and will be taken down at about the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22, or with 22 seconds to go, excuse me. Don't forget, you are listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School football on AM 1320 WFHR. Greenwood up 12-6 with 20 seconds to go. So the Indians looking to make a playoff run in their final year in 11-man football here this season. 14-6 now. Greenwood with a 2-point conversion successfully. 22 seconds to go, and it looks like Preston Spray will just take it and kneel it, and that is what the Red Raiders will do. And with that, Wisconsin Rapids will head to the 2019 postseason here this season. Wisconsin Rapids 40 and Wausau West 24. Stick around. We'll be right back with our post-game show here on WFHR. Again, Wisconsin Rapids 40, Wausau West 24. Back right after this.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Looking for an easy way to send or receive money? At Paper City Savings, we offer the latest in technology with person-to-person transfers. Now you can transfer money anywhere within the United States at any time using email or your mobile phone. And the best part is, it's free. Paper City Savings, located in Wisconsin Rapids, Nakusa, and Plover.
Back to Tom Field here in Wausau as the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders knock off the Wausau West Warriors 40-24 as Wisconsin Rapids will make a playoff appearance here this season. They were up 33-0 at halftime, and it was a very dominating first half for Wisconsin Rapids. The Warriors came out in the second half, 59 seconds into the second half, and had a 71-yard touchdown, and then Version Gamble was able to come back and take over after that with the after Austin Pilot went down with an ankle injury. Again, hopefully Austin is all right with that. Again, final week 9 here. The high school football season is complete, but don't forget, stick around as Austin Pilot using crutches to get to the huddle for Wisconsin Rapids. And with that, we will sign off from Tom Field in Wausau. Again, Wisconsin Rapids 40 and the Wausau West Warriors 24. We'll send it back to WFHR. You were listening to Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raider football on AM 1320, WFHR, and WFHR.com. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. And until next week, have a great night, everybody. And don't forget to stay tuned for Football Friday night. Good night, everybody.